every wonder of the...
Remember when I said this? I lied.
There's one thing that you have to do for yourself right now. You last.
My brother and I used to do this as kids.
Mom,
What?
let's get one thing straight.
Yes.
I'm not.
Okay. Me neither.
So I was playing with my kitty when I started to get a phone call from a number I didn't know. And I hate it when people call me that I don't know. But I decided to answer it without saying anything. And eventually they ended up hanging up. But later I got a call from the same number. But I decided to just ignore it this time. And then a little bit later, they called me again. And so this time I said, "Hello." And there was no response. So you know what I decided to do? I made juicy slurpy noises in the phone until they decided to hang up. So far they haven't called back.
Janice would just be like walking down the downtown, not like looking at anyone, and then he would see Remus in the distance, and Remus would just be like, "Oh my God, Janice! Hi, girl!" And just like walk the other way.
I am sure it wasn't swum because, as one can see, I'm in desperate need of some vitamin D. Vitamin D is some of your heathens.
Yo, I need to process this. So I was in the grocery store, minding my own business, as one should, and I kept getting stares, which I understand why, because look at all this. No, I'm kidding. It's apparently because my jean shorts are too short. It may be uncomfortable. But alas, I'm a strong gal, I just keep a-strolling. And I noticed that there's this older man who keeps a-walking behind me. And I'm thinking, what's good, Bubba? Well, he approaches me and he says this. Yes, this is true, buckle up. Ma'am, you're not wearing a whole lot of clothing. You're gonna make men stumble. And I said, sir, are you saying you're falling head over heels in love with me? He didn't think that was funny. He said, when girls like you wear clothing like that, it's very difficult for boys and men like me to control my thoughts and actions. I said, sir, if you and others can't control your thoughts and actions, you shouldn't be leaving the house because you're a predator.
I'm sorry, Miss Erickson said what about me? Punch her in the titty. I mean it. Hey bud, remember Daddy has tennis practice after school, so Papa's gonna pick you up, okay? Hey bud, I got a call from the principal yesterday. Did you hit someone? Oh, she was fat shaming? Okay, do it again today. But I'm gonna need you to take the volume down to a whisper. You don't need to worry about it. You know the drill, tuck and roll, let's go. Bye, sweetie. Make a lot of friends so then you can turn them against each other. Yeah, Daddy's tennis match got canceled because Angela's being a bitch. We hate her, but don't say that to her face. Oh my God, do you want to go get iced coffee? No? Get out of the car! I'm just kidding, I love you, but get out. Yeah, John's parents say that Daddy dresses like a girl because they're homophobic. Yeah, that means they want Daddy to die.
You shouldn't mess with me. You don't wanna mess with me. Cause if you mess with me, you're messing with my family. You shouldn't mess with me. You don't wanna mess with me. Cause if you mess with me, you're messing with my family.
One day, little Johnny was learning about government. His teacher told him to go home and ask his parents what government was. Hey Dad, can you tell me about the government? Well, think of it like this. I'm the president, your mom is Congress, the maid is the working force, you are the people, and your baby brother is the future. I don't get it. Johnny's dad sent him to bed and just, you know what kiddo, just sleep on it, and maybe tomorrow you'll know what it means. In the middle of the night, however, Johnny had woken up because he heard that his little brother was crying because he had pooped his diaper. Naturally, he got up to go and wake up his parents, but he wasn't sure if they were asleep, so he looked through the keyhole first. However, what he discovered was that his mom was asleep alone. So he went to go check the keyhole to the maid's quarters to go wake up the maid and saw his dad getting nasty with the maid. The next day, Johnny went to school and he said this to his teacher. Miss Teacher? Yes, Johnny, what's government? I'm not sure, but the president's screwing the working force, Congress is fast asleep, no one cares about the people, and the future's filled with shit! Oh?
Once upon a time, there was a couple and they had 100 children. They weren't really creative, so they named them all the numbers 1 through 100. One day, in a tragic accident, the entire family died, except for one of the children, 90. 90, she actually grew up and had a pretty successful life. She got married and had kids of her own. One day her kids were wandering around and they found a stray dog and they decided they wanted to keep it, but 90 didn't let her children have pets, so they decided they were going to hide it from 90. In order to do this, they named it This so they could talk about this without 90 knowing, like, let's take this outside. Well, they kept it up for a couple months until one day they came home from school and they found that This had escaped and got hit by a car. They were really, really upset about it, but they didn't tell 90 because they didn't want her to be mad that they were hiding the dog. So only 90's kids will remember this.
It is the sleepy time. It is the time for the sleep. You take head, you put on pillow, and then sleep. If you cannot sleep, may I suggest the warm milk? You can sleep like baby.
I ken the word betrayal.
Shut the fuck up, you gentrified potato! Cock blaster, stop talking! That's my fucking fettuccine! I get it, my mom didn't want me! Why does he think K is a valid reply? He left the pickles on my McDonald's burger again!
I'm going feral.
Shut the fuck, Amethyst! Shut the fuck! You peed on my what? My mommy issues are my issues! You can't kin a verb!
Yes, I can!
You can't! I'm going to eat your ass metaphorically. Where is Connie? Anyways.
Why are there so many people out there who do one Google search and then they pretend to be an expert on the topic? Like they click on the first fucking source that they see and then they just pretend like they know everything. And then they're just like, I did research on this. I know what bitch, I will punch you.
Name 3 things that would ruin a first date.
Shitting my pants, saying I love you, killing her.
Did this happen?
Who touched my pasta?
If it was in that blue container, it was definitely me.
Did you not see my name written on it?
Nah, your name wasn't written on it. I would have seen it.
It was in neon yellow. How could you not see it? I've been waiting to eat that pasta all day.
Bro, chill. If it's any consolation, it wasn't even that good. I had to throw away like most of it.
You threw away my... You threw away my pasta? My pasta? My pasta? My pasta?
How do people get yelled at and then not cry? Saying shit like, oh, why are you being so sensitive? Bitch, I don't know. Maybe because you're screaming at me? What else am I supposed to do? Oh, you know what? You're ugly. I can't.
If you love me, let me go. If you love me.
Virtualicious definition makes the dark side's local. A dark side traitor, Janice hater, fam, I love your photo. You can see me, you can feel me, I ain't easy, guarantee me. In your bedroom while you sleep and make you anxious for no reason, Virtualicious. And I am conspicuous, the snake got me suspicious, all his shit is fictitious. I am listening, I can't do that.
Okay, I'm not like angry about this one. I'm just like confused. Okay, a guy called the deli and he asked, "Sir, I would like to order a cheesecake." I said, "Sir, this is actually the deli. You're gonna have to call the bakery for that." And he got so confused, so quick. He said, "Wait, this is the deli, right?" And I said, "Yeah, the deli." And he said, "And you sell cheese, correct?" And I knew where this was going. I said, "Yes, sir, we sell cheese." And he said, "So why don't you sell cheesecake?" I was on the phone for I think 15 minutes explaining to him what a cheesecake was and why you would find it at the bake. Again, I'm not angry. It was kind of adorable because this guy, he was befuddled. He just didn't understand the difference between cheese and a cheese. But okay, I'm not angry, but it took 20 minutes, dude.
Entrapta's weakness? Tech. Mermista's fire. Adora can act to save her life. Glimmer, crippling self-doubt mixed with overwhelming hubris.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's like really personal compared to fire.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest now. He takes off her dress. Now let me go. And I just can't look, it's killing me. And taking control.
You're so easy to piss off.
You're so easy to make insecure. Wait till I tell you about your fat ass in a second.
I've lost my motivation and will to live, so this video is over. Goodbye.